Welcome back to Just Between Us by the Chocolate Drops. So we did a part one where we asked or said that women say they want a masculine man, but do they really? So now we're coming back with the part two to get the man's perspective, because a lot of people had everything to say, but this time we're getting it straight from the man. The first question we want to ask is, what is masculinity?
You mean the Webster Dictionary definition? Let me pull up the Webster. No. Masculinity. I guess it should be like how y'all women say, a man's man, a man that takes care of business when it needs to get taken care of, protects the people that he loves. In situations where it's tough, you don't look to be the one in lead, but you somehow lead in the situation to try to get the situation right. Somebody gets hurt, you help them. If a door needs to be open, you open it. A man that helps out in need and strong-willed. If somebody's hitting a woman in front of you, you don't just look at him and take a video of it or just walk away and say, it's not my problem. Like, you can't do that in front of me. I'm sorry. I'm not going to beat your man up because you're probably going to go back home and go through the same situation, but you can't do it in front of me. It just can't happen. So it's, being a man. It's tough. It's a tough job.
And I do have to make a comment about opening doors. So he opens the door for me every time we're going to the car, right? But when it's time to get out of the car, one time I was just sitting there waiting because he was opening the doors to get in the car. So I was sitting and he was like, if you don't get out the car, I was like,
we get out the car at different times. Sometimes you might get out before me, sometimes might get out before you.
I only get a one-sided open of the door.
Hey, at least you get that. Okay. That's more than most women. Hey.
Yeah. So y'all. Okay. So if I'm opening the door all the time for you to get in, should I open the door for you to get out? Is that part of that?
That would be nice.
Yeah, sometimes.
But for me, I'll probably get out first. Because sometimes he take a long time getting out the car and it's hot. And I'm like, okay.
Open the door, you're not even ready to get out. So the door just going to be hanging open. You're still in there.
But opening the door to get in is good. But and you open the door to go inside a place, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I don't even touch the doors. I just stand there. Even if I open the door first, I just wait. I'll be like...
I didn't tell you. And then I'm always telling...
It was kind of funny. It'd be like, chop, open the door.
Right? She's expecting it.
Well, I'm being nice.
Yeah. And I'm always telling my daughter, I'm like, don't open that door. We let the men do that.
But do you guys think that's old-fashioned? I feel like a lot of women don't want men to do those kind of things. They just, I don't know,
sometimes they need to bring the old-fashioned back.
Yeah.
You should open the door. Yeah. And if somebody got a whole bunch of stuff in their hands, you open the door for them. If it's an old lady, old man, inching to the door, open the door for them.
Yeah. As the man, right?
As the man. Well, y'all should do it too. If it's an old lady or somebody.
I'll get a man. Hey, man.
Open this door for this old lady.
It's a man's job.
Like if I'm out and about and I see an older person trying to grab something, I'm always conscious of older people and I always help them.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so what does being masculine actually mean to you? But you've already really answered that because you're saying opening doors, maybe carrying things. Do you carry her things?
Protecting the people you're with.
She's
you got
shopping.
Babies with you.
Carry me through the house. I'm just kidding.
If she's shopping
if she slip and
has
fall, I will carry.
Tons of bags. You're holding all the bags, right?
Oh yeah, all the bags, all the boxes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All the groceries. She don't bring in not one bag of groceries. She brings in all the groceries, right?
Yeah. Some things are a team effort.
Okay.
But not the heavy bags. Of course, like you can carry the bread and the eggs in, you know.
Okay,
That's small stuff, but like the big heavy
flowers that
stuff
she
that they
brought
loaded
you,
up.
or that you brought her, she could bring
So-
those in, of course.
Yeah.
But I feel like sometimes we can be so independent as women. Because, like, sometimes I got so used to being independent that, like, sometimes, like, with cases of water, I would just bring them in. And then I'd be remembering, like, oh, wait, I let me go get that case of water. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be forgetting.
Yeah. So who would you say taught you what masculinity is?
I guess I learned it from seeing other masculine men. Yeah. So the men that I grew up around, I didn't hang around a lot of people my age. So I hung around a lot of older guys. So kind of just learning from the older guys, seeing them do things, seeing them, pull my collar a little bit, teaching me some things. So just looking at the older men. My brother's a little bit, a little bit, just I learned more so from the people I was around. Yeah,
so like your community.
Yeah.
And have you ever felt pressure to be a man? You know, a lot of times, sometimes you see on TV or movies, it's like, this is what a man is, or be a man. Like,
or they'll say phrases like "take it like a man," because like that's what we would say growing up. Take it like a man.
Yeah.
I mean, we grew up from the old school, so yeah. Don't cry. Don't show fear on your face. I grew up in the hood, so you can't, walk around. You got to have the stern face, look people in their eyes, directly in their eyes when you talking to them.
He taught me that.
I look at everybody in their eyes, dead in your eyes.
Right.
What you say? Excuse me.
What about that handshake? Do you get the soft handshake?
Oh no, I'm gripping your hand. I had an older one of my father's friends growing up. He was like a father, and his wife was like a mother. But every time he grabbed your hand, he crushing it, crushing it. As a child, I didn't even want to shake his hand, but now I'm crushing everybody's hand. You better bring it. Give me that little soft little handshake. I'm gonna crush them little things. You better get it right.
One thing I could say
shake women's hands like that.
I do. No, not even a woman's hand. If you're gonna shake my hand, give me a firm handshake.
Yeah, some women
I don't like the little. It feels weird.
I don't even remember the last time I gave someone a handshake. Like, are people going around giving handshakes?
Yeah.
But when I shake a woman's hand, let me see your hand. So I'll shake a woman's hand like this. How you doing?
Okay, yeah. You don't want to hurt them.
Yeah, I got big hands. I wear size XL and gloves. I'm gonna crush that little hand.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's how you doing.
Okay. Now, what is something that society gets completely wrong about masculinity? Like one thing.
I know there's a lot of it.
Real men don't cry.
Don't cry. It's okay to cry.
Yeah.
I cry alone. I don't really cry like in front of people like a lot, like unless it's an emotional, a death or something really did a great job at something. You're really proud of somebody. Cry a little bit. It's okay.
Right. What about in front of your wife?
Yeah, we could. Yeah, you can cry.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. If the emotion is there to cry.
Boo-hoo and cry like that.
I don't really boo-hoo and cry like that, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can catch a tear, but it ain't gonna be...
No well and boo-hooing.
Ain't doing all that.
I've seen him shed a tear a couple times.
Yeah.
It could be like a barely little tear, that little drip.
Yeah, the eyes get red, get a little watery, a little misty.
Right.
But it ain't gonna be a boo-hoo cry. But some men are like that, and some men are soft, and some men aren't. So.
Right. What about wearing pink?
They're soft. That just means they're in touch with their emotions, and there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing to be in touch with your emotions. I'm just not one of the ones that's super in touch like that. So
Yeah. We talked about that.
I have a question for you. So, like with male friendships, do you feel like it's masculine for other men to open up to each other and be vulnerable, or is that not okay?
Talk, grab some beers, talk about it. Get some whiskey, talk about it. And sit and talk about it.
What y'all be talking about?
Right? Because when I see men conversation,
we talking about y'all talking about us. Okay.
Y'all talk about your wives.
The salons, y'all talking about the barbershops, you talking about and sports. See, we actually got sports. Y'all just men.
Just man bashing.
Yeah, I'm just men back. Wait, come on.
TV shows, gossip. Sometimes
y'all talk about
beauty,
hair products,
wellness, makeup trends,
Yes.
all right.
motherhood,
Yes.
all types of things.
Just much it all.
Right?
Yeah, but we talk, we cry, we embrace each other. You know, it's all right. If you're a man, you should be all right.
You've cried around your homeboys before?
Yeah.
Really?
And they cry around you?
Yeah, moments sitting there talking about like serious situation. You talking about a serious situation?
Yeah.
If you know, it's it could turn into crying. It could turn into fighting, depending on who you're talking to.
Not fighting.
Like the furniture might be moving around.
Extreme, right?
Yeah. And then after you hug it out and drink a beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions? Or what society may have gotten wrong with masculinity, or just the idea of like the masculine man, and is this something that women actually want, especially when it comes to like leading? Huh?
No, the like leading. I mean, a man should lead. I mean, we fall into positions of leading, but there's nothing wrong with I find it sexy and enduring for a woman to be strong enough to lead and handle some things too. You know,
Like
like
what?
You want me to pay the bills?
Nah, I mean, we can.
Hey.
Society, we pay the bill. You know, but
It's true. We both paying the bills.
like let's say if I'm off on a work, I gotta work for 3 days somewhere, and it's stuff that got to get taken care of at the house, and being able to like make sure the doors are locked, make sure like the house is safe. You know, make sure that you're competent enough to take care of things that'll keep you safe, without me being around there to make everything safe.
Oh, okay.
You know, as long as you're safe without me being there, because I'm not going to be there every single day. You know, as long as you, it's basically security, safety and security. You know, as long as you being safe.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. Well, since we're on that subject, what are some other qualities that you find, I guess, appealing in women, that you find like feminine? So we talked a lot about masculinity. Like, how would you define femininity?
Or what you want in a woman?
Femininity. So enduring, I guess, like the nurturing side of it, the loving side, the prep to take care of yourself, you know, make yourself look presentable, hygiene, the way you treat people, talk to people.
That's important.
Big things. And yeah, how you conduct yourself when you're in public, you know, and at home, of course, you know, we got to be loving to each other. But
so she can't be loud in public. Get a little hood.
If it's a loud situation that everybody's loud, you know, yeah. But if you just on the phone like, I can't believe that, hands start snapping, you know what I'm saying, popping bubble gum, you know what I'm saying? You're doing too much, you know what I'm saying? Okay. You gotta have some decorum, you know. So
that's what you consider feminine. So pretty much me. Yeah. Just kidding. No wonder you chose me.
Right?
But you're not loud in public. Like with your friends, you know, you got like an intimate setting, you get loud and stuff. That's cool, you know. But out in public and people looking.
So I hear like when men say they want them to be like agreeable. Does that just mean being a yes woman?
No, you gotta have your own opinion. Are you allowed
to have like an opinion, right?
Yeah, you gotta have your own opinion. Like if I wanna go ahead and eat, You know, it's not gonna be like, okay, that's what we eating and that's it. Like,
Okay.
what you gonna order off the menu? I said we gonna eat from. No. Like, what you gonna eat? You wanna eat that? Like, I'm easy though. I can eat anything really. So I'm really easy. If you wanna go eat somewhere, let's go eat somewhere. I'll find something on the menu I like. 9 times out of 10 I will. But I'm like a skinny fat guy. I can eat anything. So it's hard for me. But yeah, like if you want to go to this beach or that beach, which one you want to go? And sometimes it might be like, look, no, I really want to go here, so let's go here. Next time we'll, compromise.
Okay,
Next
I like
time
that
we'll
word,
do it together.
compromise.
Did
Now,
you
do
hear
you
our conversation earlier?
right?
Not at all. I was
Because I'm
trying
like,
to
we've
get
been
this whole
talking about
conversation
this,
Like, he trying to set matter straight.
right?
Choose restaurant.
Now, how do you feel about the statement "happy wife, happy life"? We hear a lot of people say that. Like, what do you think about that statement?
It's true, because it brings less stress unto the household, if the wife is happy.
Good answer. Good
You know
answer.
what if the wife wants maybe too much that you can handle? And if you can just give her everything, does that really make the stress
Well, giving
off
her
of you?
everything is like a good thing. Giving somebody too much of a good thing is a bad thing. You can't get everything.
So that's what
I
I'm
could
saying.
knock
So what
off
if
a lot
certain
on that list.
things she wants that makes her happy, but then like you're unable to like give that to her?
Just got to talk to her about it. If y'all on the same team, and I know this makes you happy, but I can't give it to you right now. I gotta let you know I can't give that to you right now. What else can make you happy? It can't be one thing that's gonna make you happy.
Right.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
we got go through the list of happiness. You got 10 things that make you happy. We can't do 4 of them. Let's work on the 6 until we can get to 7, and then work on 7 until we can get to 8.
Been giving good answers.
Yeah,
You
I like that.
practice
Right?
Nah, I didn't. I actually didn't.
studying.
You've been studying.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a great episode, getting the man's perspective on what masculinity is. So we also want to hear from you, other men. What is masculinity to you? And how do you present this into your household? We love to hear your comments. Until then, this is Just Between Us by the Chocolate Drops. Bye.
Bye.